Hey guys, welcome back to Non-League to Legend. Today we've got the final two games of the season. Since you were last with us, we've played two games. The first one was a very disappointing loss to Clyde at home, but then we went to Alloa and won 4-1. And with that result, that clinched our position in this league for next season. We gave Alloa an absolute beating. It was probably our best performance, like as a team. So the last two games are against Queens Park and Dunfermline, so teams that are up in the promotion places now. But let's see if we can go out and maybe cause a upset or two. Let's just change data. So this is the team that we're sending out against Queens Park. We've got Muir in goal, McLaughlin, Hawkenhill, Brown and James at the back. Walton, McDonald and Reid in midfield, and Mullen supporting Bowry and Lawler up top. These two matches, they don't really mean anything. I would like to put in a good performance to build up the team morale a wee bit, but that was a cracking cracking strike from the Queen's Park player there. They're out to clinch the title. If they win here, I'm sure they win the league. So just hoping we can go out there and maybe upset them a wee bit. That corner was poor from James there. Queen's Park with the... I thought the keeper managed to keep it out, but the header was just too good. It demanded a wee bit more. Let's just go very attacking. Alloa's putting up a good fight against Clyde. They're 2-0 up. They really don't want to go down. That was poor. I know Queen's Park are top of the table, but I do expect to play a lot better than what we are. I'm hoping next season we might be able to bring in some players and make the team that wee bit better. Maybe go from mid-table next season. I don't really want to go for another relegation fight. But we seem to be playing a lot better in the second half here. Lawler's in, but he gets tackled. And now Queen's Park are on the break. Big long ball over the top to Bowry. Can he find the cross? He tries to play it back to Walton, but it gets intercepted. And now they get the break of the ball, and it's 3-0. It's just things like that it just really annoys me. Bowry went to play it back, and it wasn't even a good pass. Like, it just went straight to their player. It's not as if their player had to run to intercept it, he just passed it straight to him. With a couple of our better players leaving us, I think this transfer window might be a major one for us. There might be a lot of turnover. That was a good strike from Lawler, but it's offside. And with that, Queen's Park lift the trophy. We don't really want to see them lift the trophy at our ground, so we'll just continue. Wasn't really happy with that. That was pretty poor. Right, so I'll be back in just a moment with the final game of the season against Dunfermline. Right, this is the team we're sending out for the final game of the season. We've got Muir in goal, McLaughlin, Hockenhull, Brown, and James at the back. Walton, McDonald, and Reid in midfield, and Stephen Mullen supporting Bowry and Lawler up top. Let's hope we could maybe go out there and put up a wee bit more of a fight this time. Nothing seems to be. Oh, no. Another bad pass, and now they're on the break. Everybody missed that cross there, but that was unlucky. Just over from the Dunfermline striker there. That is better. Actually, pass it to the guys in red. That was unlucky. Good tackle from Mullen there. I'll hit another wayward pass though. That was unlucky from Dunfermline. That was a good break. It's for final pass. Like, roundabout in midfield, we're really good. I believe we can pass the ball around well. It's just that final ball that just seems to. We just can't seem to find. But we've won a corner here, so let's see if we can get Hockenhull or Brown on the end of it. But go straight to the Dunfermline player and cleared. With the looks of it, Clyde are putting up a fight against Queen's Park. And another penalty given against us. This is the most penalties I think one of my teams has ever given, ever in a season, and we have given like 5 of them in like 3 episodes. Absolute joke. I don't even have get stuck in on in the tactics. Hopefully we can change that next season though. Bradley's through for them, but he just hits it wide. That was unlucky. James with the corner for us, and unlucky. It gets cleared, but McDonald's got it back for us again. And now we're just passing it around quite nicely. Can we find that final pass though? James has got it in the wing, passes it to Reid into Mullen, and unlucky from him. That was unlucky. Should be hitting the target though. I thought that might have been 2-0 to Dunfermline there. Corner to Dunfermline and just wide. I think it hit the post. Clyde are actually beaten Queen's Park 3-2, I think that said. 70 minutes, so just totally forgot to pause the game, and we've just missed Dunfermline going 2-0 up against us there. Oh, that was a good goal from Cameron Walton. That was a good strike. To be completely honest, I can't be too harsh on the team. Bear in mind, this was a team that was supposed to be getting relegated out of League 2 last season when we ended up getting promoted. And now we find ourselves in League 1 for the second season run. So it's not as if we came up and then immediately came straight back down. It was a fight, but we did manage to stick in and stay in the league for another season. And that was poor. That was poor from it was Tom James, I think it was his man. That was really, really poor. And the final game of the season ends in a 3-1 defeat. So with the results, this is how the league table finished. We ended up only being 1 point ahead of Alloa in 9th place. Queen's Park won the league. Kelty Hearts, Cove Rangers and Dunfermline all are in the playoffs. So we're up for another season, and that's what counts. So this is the season review. The new arrivals. The signing of the season for us was Ben Hockenhull. Can't really argue with that. He was pretty decent for us. Jason Brown never really started a lot at the start of the season, but he came into it at the end of the season and he ended up playing pretty well. The rest of the players played decent. No one else really standing out. Season results. We'll start with the league. We want to avoid relegation. We done that. We finished 8th, a point out of the relegation zone. That just shows you how inconsistent we were. The Scottish Cup, we reached the 4th round, but we got knocked out in the 3rd round against Hamilton. The Premier Sports Cup, we took a beating in the group stage. The board were only looking for us to be competitive. And the Trust Trophy, we obviously won. That's the first trophy of the save. We were to be competitive in it, and we ended up winning it. On the way to winning the trophy, we beat Ayr United. We beat Ayr United, who are a championship team, I believe. We beat Dundee United's under-21s. We then beat 3 championship sides in a row in Arbroath, Partick Thistle and Falkirk to win the cup. Moments to remember. Not a lot of them for us, to be honest, this season. Biggest win was the 4-1-1 just before this episode against Alloa. The match to remember was, I believe this was the first match of the season, where we beat Cove Rangers 4-2, and goal of the season went to McKenna in the Scottish Cup defeat to Hamilton. Finances and reputation. Reputation has not changed. There's no new sponsorships, and the sponsorship has went up since from last season. The broadcast revenues went up. Everything's really went up, to be honest, which is what I like to see. Shirt sales, surprisingly, Bowery is number 1 shirt sale, then McKenna, Blues, Lola, and then Hockenhull. And this is how we lined up. We had Muir in goals, McLaughlin, Semple, Hockenhull and Williams at the back, Walton, Blues, McKenna in midfield, and Mullen supporting Bowery and Lola up top. Can't argue with that. That's probably our best 11. I'd probably put Brown in there instead of Semple, but Semple did play pretty decent for us as well. And the accolades, Don't know why that's in, because that was last year. Club awards, fans player of the season was Hockenhull. Young player of the season was Hockenhull, and same with the signing of the season. Goal of the season we know went to McKenna. Top goal scorer Mackenzie Lawler with 11 goals. We really need to improve on that. Most assists was Stephen Mullen with 6. Most player of the matches was Ben Hockenhull with 3, and he also had the highest average match rating and also most passes completed per 90 minutes. The record breakers, Keelan Williams, was the worst disciplined with 13 yellows and 1 red card. Oldest player was Ian Davidson at 38 years old. Highest transfer fee paid was Matty Bowman, who has now left the club again. Fastest goal was Jordan Bowry, 29 seconds, and oldest goal scorer was Andy Geoghegan at 35 years old. So that's the end of the season. Hopefully we can make the team that wee bit better for next season and maybe even push for mid-table. We've got players inducted into the overall 11, best 11, sorry. So according to this, our best overall 11 is Mason in goals, McLaughlin, Semple, Hockenhull and Linus at the back, the two Mullins and McKenna in midfield, and Roberts and Wilson supporting our up top. Oh, how I would love to have that team. So yeah, that's season 2 finished. I'll just quickly go through all this stuff offline. And next time we will be back for the start of season 3, and hopefully we'll have a good pre-season this time and a good transfer window, and hopefully we can finish in an even better position next season. If you've liked that in any way, please hit the like button. If you'd like to see more Football Manager 22 content on the channel, please subscribe, turn your notifications on, and thank you very much for watching.